This thing is Derek Lusk now with the run on the cushion through turns 1 and 2. This time he will get the run up into the third spot as they work down the back straightaway. Both drivers now starting to work in on the 5/8 to Justin Cox. As Derek Lusk into the wall through turns 3 and 4. Hard upside down and into the fence for the 93L. Red flag must wave. Red flag around the Jackson Speedway. Brian Brown leads him to the drop of the green flag. Tony Bruce Jr. to his outside. Ladies and gentlemen, as they work into 3, it's showtime in Minnesota. Here comes the Lucas Oil American Sprint Car Series. Brian Brown will jump up to the race lead. A good start tonight. Last night he had already dropped back to third as he will lead down the back straightaway. Jeff Swindell, now last night's winner. He will look for second on the 18 of Tony Bruce Jr. Tony Bruce will work to the cushion. Jeff Swindell goes to the bottom, slides it out towards the cushion on the exit. Turn number 4. It's going to be Brian Brown leading on lap number 1. Tony Bruce Jr. just under a second behind now as he works to the bottom at turns 1 and 2. Jeff Swindell will go to the cushion. The 05 of Brad Moyet will run in fourth. The 45 exit Johnny Herrera right now looked like he was going to go high. Decided to go low. Swindell's going to go to the cushion though, and he's going to have a huge run down the front straightaway. Jeff Swindell closing in for the runner-up spot. Jeff Swindell's last night's winner. Now he'll have second as they work up at turn number 2. Tony Bruce Jr. though down to the inside. He's going to power right back by. The battle for that runner-up spot, a good one. Tony Bruce Jr. down to the bottom of the racing surface. Jeff Swindell right up against the cushion. We'll see if he gets a run this time. He's got it as we've got a car in the wall and upside down over in turns 3 and 4. 2 cars now upside down, 3 cars involved. Before the cone, as Brian Brown drops to the inside line, Tony Bruce Jr. goes to the high side. Your battle is for the lead on the restart. Brian Brown with Tony Bruce Jr. until they will work into turns 3 and 4. Brown will go to the cushion. Tony Bruce Jr. goes right to the middle of the racing surface. Brian Brown able to run away a little bit now. Tony Bruce killed his momentum just a touch through turns 3 and 4. Now we'll try to regain it this time into turns 1 and 2. Tony Bruce again will close right in on your race leader. Brian Brown with a huge run though off that left rear tire on the inside. Exiting turn at number 2. Both drivers will stick to the cushion. And Sosky able to get the pass on the back straightaway on the 53 of Jack Dover. Dover to fight back on the outside as Jason Johnson last time down the back straightaway looked to the high side of the 05 of Brad Moyet. Now looks to the inside. It's going to be Moyet holding on to that 4th spot. Back up front, the 21 of Brian Brown. This time we'll come around to complete lap number 7. We'll have 23 to go right now in comparison to your leader, Brian Brown. As they'll come around to complete lap number 9, we'll have 21 laps remaining. It will be Brown, then Bruce, then it will be Jeff Swindell, then Brad Moyet, then Jason Johnson, your top 4 drivers. Sitting at 6 is going to be Johnny Herrera. 7th is going to be Dustin Morgan. 8th, 18 of Tony Bruce Jr. continuing to run in 2nd. His only win of the season so far coming at the Electric City Speedway in Great Falls, Montana, the Frontier region. Competing there this weekend, Joe Raymaker getting the win last night with the Frontier region. The 05 of Brad Moyet, a pair of wins for that driver on the season as they worked on the back straightaway. His most recent win coming in our final event at the Willamette Speedway up in the Northwest. Is look out, problems over in turns 3 and 4. It's Jeff Swindell upside down. Red flag must wave around the Jackson Speedway. Of Brandon Halverson. Halverson working right around the bottom of the racing surface. Brian Brown will clear him with these. Tony Bruce Jr. now finding himself 1.462 seconds behind. The 05 of Brian Moyet now starting to close in on him. Moyet going to try to close in a challenge for that 2nd spot. As your leader into very light, slower traffic. Matt Jewell now not wanting to go around. Going to go back to the cushion. He'll try to take that spot back to the front straightway. Logan Ford will go rolling right around the bottom of the Jackson Speedway. Now he's going to challenge for the 5th spot with the 1 in of Daniel Osowski. Here comes Logan Fuller. Logan Fuller off the bottom of turn number 2. Going to blow right past the 1 in of Osowski. Now Osowski going to try the bottom. He's going to slide it up and find the cushion though through turns 3 and 4. As Fuller kicks it sideways, but he's running down Jason Johnson. Logan Fuller closing in on Johnson. Johnson now down to the inside of the 05 of Brad Moyet. He'll take away the momentum of Logan Fuller, but not for long. Fuller now, he is up into the 4th spot. Logan Fuller out of nowhere. Here comes the 2L as Osowski looks for the 41 of Jason Johnson. Johnson able to block the charge as they work on the turn number 4. Logan Fuller this time. He'll look to the bottom of the 05 of Brad Moyet. He'll try to steal away first. The 05 of Brad Moyet here in the closing lap. Only one driver will be able to battle for that 3rd spot, but this time up at turn number 4, the double checker flag for Brian Brown. Brian Brown will get the win. Tony Bruce Jr. will cross the line in 2nd. Brad Moyet.